Hello and welcome to The Stack, and here are today's top stories. The first story, some breaking news from yesterday. There was another tragic mass shooting, this time at a hospital in Tulsa. A gunman entered the hospital and killed 4 people in what police are saying was a targeted mass shooting. The suspect was identified as a black male between 35 and 40 years old, and the suspect is dead. Reportedly, he killed himself after he was armed with a handgun and a rifle. And the latest reports I've read are saying that he went in there looking for a doctor that had performed a surgery on him earlier, and he was unhappy with the pain that he was in since the surgery. So this to me sounds like just some unhinged patient of a doctor who decided the best solution was to go into a hospital and shoot people, which is just horrible and so evil. But I think the key here is this wasn't a random attack. It was a targeted attack that is absolutely horrific. And it's just awful that there's another mass shooting. And the second story, Democrats constantly whine about how election fraud is a total myth, and Republicans, conservatives are total nut job conspiracy theorists for thinking that election fraud is a real thing. Well, there was a local election that was overturned in California because of voter fraud. And this was actually a thing that the winner of the race did. It was like a conspiracy where there were ballots voted from another county outside the district, and the winner of the election was actually charged with fraud and bribery over this, and the local race, the local election, was overturned because of it. So now this may seem like, oh, it's a small case, but imagine this is happening across the country. It really gives you an idea of how elections can be manipulated and rigged for certain candidates. I'm glad this one was caught, but imagine how many cases of voter fraud are not caught. And the third story, Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden has been in the news a lot over the last couple of years. There's been many questions into his business dealings and how involved Joe Biden is with Hunter Biden's business dealings. And now we know that Hunter Biden, well, we're not just finding out now, but we know that Hunter Biden is an even more perverted person than we thought before. There's new stuff coming off of his laptop. He visited a porn site, well, multiple porn sites. He visited 98 of them specifically in the course of 6 days, and he searched for sick things like 18 years old and lonely widow. Very disturbing. Hunter Biden's a very sick man. Not only that, but apparently he texted a contact in his phone listed as dad, could be Joe Biden for all we know, a link to a porn website, and he even uploaded videos of himself. Very disturbing behavior from Hunter Biden, the son of the current president of the United States. Apparently, Joe Biden is just horrific at parenting his kids. It gets so much worse because Biden specifically searched for videos involving teens and young girls. If we needed any more proof that Hunter Biden is totally perverted, well, here it is for you out in the open. So if you want to stay up to date on the latest Hunter Biden news, the latest election fraud news, and unfortunately the latest news on shootings in the United States, you can head to westernjournal.com. And please be sure to like and subscribe so you never miss an episode of The Stack.